Leute, willkommen zu einer Folge von Doki Doki Blue Skies Mod. Vielleicht der letzten Episode, ich bezweifle es, aber das sehen wir. Letzte Folge schöner Klassen, also nicht Klassenausflug, Club-Ausflug gemacht und sehr viele Sachen angesprochen. Deswegen schaut euch das an. Ich will keine Zeit verlieren. Direkt hier los, ich will hier zum Ending kommen. Man, I can't remember the last time I slept so heavily. This is one of those rare days where rather than feeling fatigued so much, I'm set and aware of how deeply I slept. The powers of emotional exhaustion. To be honest, it was kind of unexpected that we ended up talking so much about ourselves yesterday. Who knew that everyone was so messed up? Huh, I probably should be joking around about this stuff, even in my own thoughts. It's kind of interesting how we all dealt with such heavy things before, though. Well, I already kind of knew a bit about Natsuki's troubles and definitely knew about Yuri's. But Monika was a pretty big surprise. I always knew that she was special, but not to that extent. And Zoe, what had she said again? She didn't tell me because I'm her best friend. God, I can't believe that I missed all these little hints and signs about Seo's problems. Can I even call myself her best friend at this point? An impulse to call her up and ask to hang out suddenly rushes through me. You know what? I might as well. Then, the phone ends up swinging for a while before Siri picks up. Hello? Hello? Hey Siri, what's up? Sleep? A tired yawn breaks through Yuri's speech. Isn't it noon already? Is it? Yeah, good thing I woke you up before you slept the whole day away, right? At this rate, you're going to sleep through the rest of the summer, actually. What's wrong with catching up on beauty sleep? I mean, I guess nothing's wrong if you're trying to be sleeping beauty. Did you just call me to tease me? You wish, but I actually wanted to call you to ask you to hang out today. Actually, we could probably eat lunch together right now if you wanted. What's the occasion? Nothing, I just felt like hanging out like all times, you know? Okay then, give me 20 minutes to get there. Alright, I'm leaving the door unlocked for you. Mom is seriously always on top of things when she's at home. There's always enough leftovers in the fridge to satisfy hunger as long as I cook my own ways to get away with it. But it's not like cooking-wise is a difficult feat. I don't know how I can go back to eating the random treasure by myself. If you and Mom combined their cooking powers, they'd probably be able to take over the restaurant industry. The rice shouldn't take too long to cook, and all I have to do is microwave the leftovers for the side dishes. So I guess I'm all set for lunch with Siri now. Nothing to do but twiddle my thumbs and wait. You know what? I might as well check on you while I wait. Hello? Kazuma, hi. How are you? Oh, I just wanted to check in on you. Yesterday must have been pretty emotional texting on you, right? Like to reveal such a painful part of your past. Oh, thank you for thinking of me. Actually, you're not the only one who would want to talk to me about things. Oh, Andradic. Oh, what do you mean? Actually with Natsuki right now. Huh? Wait, what? Really? Yes. That's kind of a surprise, to be honest. Well, that's kind of a surprise, to be honest. Really? But I've been a friend for a while now. Hold up, when did you start hanging out with Natsuki so much? On days when we weren't hanging out. You just have my own life too, right? Jeez, you must really be hanging out with Natsuki for starting to get snarky. Oh, don't worry, I'm just joking. I really shouldn't be surprised given how I've been watching you change all this time. Yes, well, as it turns out, Natsuki and I have more common than we first thought. And she can relate to me in many ways. So we decided to talk about these things with each other today. I hear a high-pitched, muffled voice from the other hand. Yes, it's Kazuma. I don't think... There's a slight scuffling sound followed by a familiar sounding voice. Kazuma, you're way too clingy. Can't you go one day without calling your friend girlfriend? Of course, I roll my eyes. Hey Natsuki, sounds like you're having fun with Yuri. You bet we are, without you. Yeah, good thing I don't have a fear of missing out. Hey, anyway, I just want to say hi. Yeah, Yuri. Kazuma, I hope Natsuki doesn't tease you too badly. Come on, I can take whatever she dishes out. The two of you are quite amusing, you know. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing. Anyway, I'm glad you have someone to talk about everything with. It's nice to say the least. I can imagine so. Looks like the conversation is starting to peter out. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'll let you go now. Wouldn't want to interrupt you, Natsuki, for too long, after all. It's no bother, I really... It's fine. It's fine. See you, Yuri. Goodbye, Kazuma. Right as I tap the end call button, the doorbell rings. Perfect timing. Pulling open the door, I'm greeted by a bright smile of a tousle-haired girl. Hey, Siri. Hi, Kazuma. It's been a while since I've come over. Has it? I don't know, but it feels like it. So suddenly just there. Oh, is that home-cooked food I smell? You betcha, let's get in and dig into the food before it gets cold. Thanks for the meal. I watched amusedly as Zoe was shoveled twice into her mouth. So, is this your last meal or something? Huh? She swallows with some difficulty before speaking. Mimi, I just haven't had your mom's cooking such a long time. Did you put something in the rice, by the way? Ah, yeah, I put in a bit of a sesame oil. It's something I picked up from Yuri. It really makes the rice that much more flavorful. I think I'm gonna start doing it. Just be careful about adding too much. You don't want to have too much oil in your diet, especially with your current habits. Hey, what do you mean by current habits? You know, your junk food addiction. What? I don't have a junk food addiction. Do too. I've seen the wrappers on your back. What about your back, huh? It's always stuffed full of bread wrappers. You got me there. Serie 1, Kazuma 0. Why don't I have any bows? Shouldn't be Serie 1, Kazuma 1? Snail sticks a tongue out at me, causing me to chuckle. Man, we should really start we should start eating lunch together again. It's always a laugh with you. I do try my best. Suddenly I'm reminded of what she said yesterday. Do you? Huh? Do I what? Honestly, I'm not sure if she's generally confused or faking it to avoid confrontation. Do you always try to make me laugh? Well, not just me, but everyone in general too? I guess so. Why wouldn't I want to see my friends laugh? Theory, you know what I mean. Are you happy yourself, Theory? I know you're always trying to make others happy, but from what you said yesterday, well, it sounds like you might be putting on a bit of a mask. At the total look on Theory's face, I hasten to clarify myself. Not to imply that you're always faking your personality or anything. I just mean that you might be acting happier than you feel. Well, I guess that's basically what you said yesterday, right? Seriously, I don't know how it never occurred to me to ask about your own happiness. To be honest, I took you for granted, and for that, I'm sorry. Kazuma, you don't have to apologize to me every time we meet up again. Ah, shoot, I really have been doing that. It's okay, I don't mind it too much. So you do mind at least a little bit then? Looks like you accidentally let too much slip out. She looks down at her food, poking bits of vegetables around with her chopsticks. If not comfortable with it, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's just that... I don't know. The chopstick stabbed through carrot, grinding it down into mush. So it's okay for you to talk to me about your problems. God knows I've told you about too many of mine over the years. No way burdens me. In fact, I want to hear about things that bother you because I want to try to help you as a friend. At the end of the day, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but just know that I'm here to listen. Thanks, Kazuma. You're really good at comforting people, you know? Huh, only sometimes. Slow as a sigh escapes Yuri's lips. Well, you're right. Sometimes I feel like I give so much of myself but don't get anything in return. But then I'm really selfish, that I shouldn't be looking at my relationship as they were transactional. Sorry, it's perfectly fine to feel bad about being taken for granted. Relationships are a two-way street, right? Entschuldigt, Alter. Both sides should be putting in just as much work in the friendship. It's totally normal to feel unhappy on the satisfied too. No one can be happy 24/7. I guess so. As a brief silence, as Sirius anxiously twists her chopsticks around in hands. All I want to do is see others be happy. Why can't I be happy too? Seriously, I don't know to what extent Siri is unhappy, but I also kind of feel like I shouldn't pry. Is there anything I can do to help? I don't want to see you faking a smile. I want to see a genuine grin from when we were kids. Oh, it's not like I can actually tell when she's faking it. Huh. So he smiles wryly at me. To be honest, I don't know if you can help or not. I think just offering support is good enough for now. Are you sure? I feel like I should be doing more. It's right, Kazuma. Besides, I've been relying on Monica for help too, you know? Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that. I didn't know that you were that close to Monica, by the way. Well, we weren't too close in the beginning, but we started to hang out more in the club as time went on. I know how perceptive Monica can be. She kind of noticed when I was feeling off. Damn it, I couldn't. So I ended up talking to her about it. And that's about it. Well, I'm glad she was there for you, at least. Yeah, I'll have to admit that it did feel good being able to finally voice my inner thoughts. I can imagine so. A quiet lull falls between us. It's not an uncomfortable one, though. It's more like a moment where we can both stay lost in our own thoughts. So I slowly starts nibbling at her food again, and I end up following suit. Despite the silence, I'm still enjoying her presence, though. And so she freaking stole my breath. Isn't she the class rep? Yeah, but I guess that's not something that'll stop her. The dishes have long been cleared away, leaving us to chat away at the kitchen table, just like old times. I'm about to note that I've been able to make Siri cry with laughter more than once in these few hours we've been together. Burn some acres of laughter as well. Looks like my abs are getting a good workout. Oh, I wish I were in your class. It sounds like so much fun. It's mostly showing Emmy who got into wacky hinks. We're lucky that Sakura is such a chill teacher. Doesn't your class ever have any funny... Doesn't your class ever have funny moments? Kinda. Class is sort of strict though, so he stops us from messing around too much. Man, that must suck. Speaking of class, have you finished the summer homework yet? Your Kazuma, you're so funny. Have you started on it yet? No. Exactly. Fair point. We're probably gonna end up panicking together at the last minute and rushing to finish it the day before school starts. Probably. Well, I might not need to do my homework today, but I actually have some chores I need to finish. So in other words, you're going to abandon me for now? It sounds so sad when you say it like that. That's because this is a tragedy, ZOWIE. Oh, just being a drama king. I put my hand to my heart, feigning no offense. Seriously though, my parents are gonna get really mad if I don't finish them by today. Been putting them off for a while, Isn't it really your fault then? Hey, if you say it like that... But it's true, isn't it? Jeez, I'm just gonna leave then. Putting on a pause, Siri starts getting up her things and heading to the door. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Bye, Kazuma. And in a moment, I'm alone again. Honestly, I'm kind of proud of myself for being able to talk so openly with people about these issues. Don't get the big head now, Kazuma. But it's been nice talking to Siri about both serious and silly matters. There's definitely a lot more going on with her than may appear on the surface. Man, I need to start hanging out with her more again. Although I still have to attend to my beloved girlfriend too. Even my thoughts have gone cheesy. Whatever, let's just send a quick text to see how Dewey's doing. Still out with that? I only have to wait about half a minute before I get a reply. Boy, am I glad that I use a fast reply. Opening up my massage app, I'm greeted by a blurry picture of what appears to be Yui and Netsuki. Says that Netsuki wanted to take the picture, but Yui was too camera shy to want to. Und wenn ich richtig im Hintergrund erkläre, sieht man die Gitter vom Friedhof. Das heißt, sie ist wahrscheinlich ihre Eltern, also ja, jeweils ihre Eltern suchen gegangen. Classic Netsuki and Yui. Sorry, that was not. Oh no, nah, it's cool. As I examine the picture more closely, I notice a wrought iron fence behind them. Are you at the cemetery? Yes, I want to show Nat my parents' grave. Dang, that must have been a pretty heavy visit. Well, as it turned out, she had some business there too. So we both ended up having a heart-to-heart there. Oh, that's nice. I'm just glad you can talk to Nat about it. Me too. We actually talked quite a bit about her family situations. Apparently she's not too close to her father. I see. Well, don't let me ruin the fun. Make sure you get home safe later. Thanks. That's going to walk me home, so... Well, then you'll definitely be safe. That's true. Okay, see ya then. See ya. Wow, you actually used text speak. I chuckled to myself as I put my phone down. Leaned back in my chair, I rubbed my eyes. It didn't actually do anything today, but somehow I still feel like it was productive. It's probably because I was able to talk to her about her inner feelings and check up on Yuri. And as it turned out, both of them seem to have pretty solid support groups at the moment. Anyhow, it's definitely good to have a reminder that I shouldn't develop some kind of savior complex. After all, it's not like everyone's lives revolve about me. Or do they? I'm hilarious. Das ist ja wohl nicht schon das Ende von dem Ding hier. Ich bin erst 14 Minuten. Ja, da gibt's noch definitiv eine Erweiterung. Warum habe ich das jetzt so deutsch ausgesprochen? Oh. So. How many times have we gone out together this summer? Oh, come on, Kazuma. We haven't hung out that often. It's probably just feel that way to him because he never comes out of his nasty gamer cave. Hey, that's uncalled for. Yuri, isn't it true? Well, Yuri is supposed to be on my side. If Yuri's not supporting you, then you're definitely in the wrong. But how am I in the wrong? You heard her, Kazuma. Oh, it's always the worst when everyone teases me at once. I think you mean it's the best. Right. By the way, Natsuki, where's that tea place you're always talking about again? Natsuki perks right up when she hears the word tea. You mean Hatoful tea? Haven't we been there before? Yeah, but it was just Natsuki and you, and I who went there. Wow, so you guys exclude you and me, huh? Not on purpose, you guys are busy. Only joking. So, where's this fabled tea place? It's actually not that far, we should totally get a go. What kind of tea? Well, it's a modern coffee, so it specializes in boba. A fleeting look of consternation passed over Yui's face. But I've heard that they also... But I heard that they also have really good traditional teas. Oh? Yeah, I was surprised when I heard about it too. But apparently the reviews say that it's legit. Either way, I think you should at least try the boba though. Have you ever had any? I don't think so. What? Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! I could such a tiny girl may move so quickly. Just you're out of shape, and now you're all spreading gross. Let's give you all you'd like to see a jogging pace. That's clearly an exaggeration. Oh yeah, we're actually working kind of fast. Okay, why don't you guys look over the menu while you catch your breath then? That sounds good to me. So, kleine Unterbrechung, da bin ich wieder. That sounds good to me. Come on, Yui, let me show you my favorites. Natsuki grabs Yui's hand and leads her over to the menu, happily chatting away. The sales are getting close over the summer, and one of you would consider Natsuki your best friend. Looks like Natsuki is about to steal girlfriend away from you, Kazuma. Is Monica a mind reader? They really be incompatible as a couple. Or would they? I guess you have some competition now, Where's this conversation even going? Soon enough, we're all sitting outside with plastic cups in hand. So, what do you guys think? Of the drinks, I mean. Still as good as I remember it. Same here. I can see why you come here so often, Natsuki. This is definitely one of the better boba places around the area. I know why, and that's why my taste is undoubtedly the best. Don't get too smug now. What about you, Yui? How's your drink? I like the rest of us. Yui's opted to order a hot traditionally made green tea. It's actually quite good, better than I would have expected from a place that doesn't specialize in traditional tea. I'm not really into that, so I guess I wouldn't really know. But you should still try some actual boba. Hey, you can have some of mine. Natsuki hands her drink to Yui, fending off Yui's weak protest. Tentatively, Yui takes a sip, eyes widen in surprise as she drinks, and she takes a moment to chew on the boba before giving her verdict. That's really good. It's sweet, but not too sweet. The light citrus undernotes cut through the sweetness. Oh my god. The actual tapioca balls add some interesting texture as well. They're quite chewy, but not in a bad way. I told you you like it. Great analysis of Natsuki's drink, Yui. That was pretentious of me, wasn't it? No, that was fine. I'd say that shows how much you actually like it. I suppose so. Okay, I have a great idea. How about we all write poetry about food? Oh, Monica, please don't add any extra homework to our summer vacation. I agree with that. Can we save it until school starts again? You guys even haven't started the summer homework yet, have you? No. Oh, of course. Let's talk about something else. I concur. A few hours later, you and I are waving goodbye Siri in front of my house. I can't believe you almost drank all of Natsuki's drink. I told you I had a sweet tooth. Oh, don't worry, it's what's super cute. Leo blushes and looks down. As usual, she's bad at taking compliments. Come on, let's head inside. We're home. Sorry for the intrusion. Welcome back, you two. How'd your day go? That was pretty fun. We just walked around town with the others. Yui here found a new favorite. Yui here found a new favorite drink too. Oh, really? What is it? Boba. Oh, I remember drinking that all the time as a university student. We'll have to go get some together sometime. That sounds lovely. I'll be looking forward to it. Although Yui is still pretty formal with my mom, it's clear that she's pumped up to her. If only you got rid of her sense of poverty. Hey, you wanna come up to my room for a bit? Another blush rises on Yui's cheek as she dots a glance at mom. Oh, sure. Don't worry, I'm not going to intrude on your couple time. Just don't forget to come down to help with dinner. I'm just trying to learn a new recipe from you, Yui. I won't be late. Phew, now that we're all in my room, we can talk freely. So, how have things been? In terms of your mental health? Getting straight to the point, I see. Rather than beating around the bush, right? That's true. At this point, it does me feel like less awkward about it when you're straightforward. It's been going well. There's a shy smile wavering on Yui's face. That's good to hear. Have you self-harmed lately? I squeeze her hand as I ask a question. It's still hard for her to talk about it, but we've gotten a lot more used to discussing these things. Not this week. Yui, that's great. Sorry, I can't think of anything else to say that can express my happiness. To make up for my lack of words, I hope to kiss Yui on the cheek. She responds by leaning her head against me. Once again, I'm hit by the scent of lavender shampoo. Thank you. Don't get your hopes too high, though. I still have urges, just less frequently. Still, that's seriously good news. I'll throw you a 1 week clean party, but I'll know how much you dislike parties. You know me well. I swear, I should have never let Netsky teach you the art of sarcasm. And now you know how I felt in the beginning when I could never tell whether you were sarcastic or not. You sighs a little in more contentment. I'm glad I met you. I'm glad I met you too. Kazuma, I'm being serious here. I am too, I just can't stop grinning because you're with me. Oh, Kazuma. She links our hands together, our fingers sliding together in a familiar embrace. This might sound completely and utterly trite, but... Well, I believe that you can thank happy mummies for my improved mental state. Huh? Really? Don't tell me you're talking about the power of love or something like that. No, that'd be quite silly. What I mean is that thinking back to all the happy memories I've shared with loved ones has helped distract me from my urges. Well, just distraction in general can serve to stave off the pain my experience. Reading has definitely helped through the years, although I do find it particularly enjoyable, where I can look forward to discussing my thoughts on a novel with someone. And I'm happy to provide a listening ear to your analysis. As you should be. I was been trying out some techniques that we researched together. Oh, you mean things like like using a cold spoon to stimulate a cut? Yes, they don't always work, but are supposed to help at least a bit. But in the end, I believe having recent happy memories was the most influential in assuaging my impulses. You all know this, but before I opened up so much, I was much more pessimistic as a person. Honestly speaking, I thought that everyone else only tolerated the present most. Well, before I totally got to know them and their real feelings. I'd actually be genuinely surprised every time someone expressed a desire to keep me around. But now you know that everyone does want you around, right? Yes, I suppose so. All these memories I have of everyone laughing together has helped me to recognize that. Monika, Serenetsky, and you. Everyone's been so good to me. This is another one of these rare times where you can't find the right word for your sentiments. The club's truly been life-changing for the both of us, eh? You could say that again. Hell, it even made me start writing poetry. By the way, Tanabata is a few weeks away. Tanabata? That's the festival in July where people write their wishes in the form of poetry on small pieces of paper and hang them on bamboo. Oh, that's that. I can see why you were suddenly reminded of it. Oh yeah, they hold a festival nearby, don't they? Would you like to go together? That'd be lovely. I always want the legend behind Tanabata romantic. A pair of lovers separated by the Milky Way, except for the one day that the festival falls on. Kind of a sad story, isn't it? Yes, but I always find the bittersweet stories the most touching. Oh, speaking of poetry, I nearly forgot about the poem I written for Yui so long ago. However, I haven't found a good time to give it to Yui. Until now, that is. Hold on, I have a surprise for you. Hopefully I didn't lose it. I rummaged through my desk drawer and breathed a sigh of relief once I spotted the page I wrote on. Here, I wrote a poem for you a while back. It was after Valentine's Day, so I guess I was feeling some residual mushiness. Sunset sweet. In the night, I miss the sun. I think of you, the only one. To make me feel the way I'll feel that love-filled day. Our gazes that met at that spring sunset. May the slow burning fire rise up even higher. The warmth of your lips was oh so sweet, a memory with which no can compete. Aww. Kazuma, thank you. I can't believe you wrote this for me. Oh, well, I did write a poem for you basically a week after I met you, so you could definitely believe it. You know what I mean. He gently caresses my face with her hand. It's as small and dainty as ever. Simultaneously in and kiss for a moment that lasts an eternity. I don't want to stop when we break apart, but you're the one who pulls away. Oh, we should really be helping Mother in the kitchen by now. Can't we spend a little more time up here first? Kazuma, we promised that we'll help. Come along now. Damn, why couldn't you have learn to slack off for me? Ah well, I guess that's one of the reasons why she's so endearing to me. Sighing through a sigh, I get off the bed and join her and heading downstairs. Okay, und hier beenden wir die Folge. Und ich nehme mal an, jetzt kommt schon das Festival jetzt, das wir gerade angesprochen haben, oder kommt da noch etwas Kleines dazwischen? Wird man eher annehmen, da kommt etwas Kleines dazwischen, oder? Oder wir gehen direkt auf das Festival. Okay. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und sehen uns bei der nächsten Folge. Was eventuell die letzte könnte sein. Aber ja, dann danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss.